or anytime anybody makes fun of you, maybe you are chubby and somebody call you Fatima or something like that. At University Life Podcast, our vision is to illuminate the path to academic excellence, personal growth, and professional success for Nigerian university students. We envision a future where every student, regardless of their chosen field of study, embraces their unique journey with confidence, finding inspiration and empowerment in our vibrant community. As we continue to grow, our goal is to empower the next generation of leaders, thinkers, and change makers. Join us in this inspiring vision as we navigate the world of university life, one episode at a time. Hi. Welcome to another episode of this podcast. Welcome to University Life Podcast. So this week's episode, we are going to talk about a question somebody asked. Should I stop talking to my friends that make a joke or that makes fun of me? What does the fun they make of you? What impact does it have on you? This is a very simple question and it requires a very simple answer. Why should you hang around, or why should you work with, or why should you be friends, or why should you continue being friends with people that mock you, with people that makes fun of you? It's easy for them to tell you that, well, don't you know we are just joking, or don't you know this, don't you know we are just playing with you, we are just doing this, we are just doing that. But deep down in you feel bad. And why should you stay around people that make you feel bad, people that lower your self-esteem, people that mock you, people that use you as fun? It is as simple as it sounds. You are not supposed to stay around people that make fun of you as a friend, or people that make fun of you and call you friend. It is as logical as it sounds. No matter how close you guys are, if your friends are making fun of you, if they've made you the puppet among them, then you should actually change that circle. The problem is not even in the now. The problem is not what they say to you now. Because every time they say something like this, they create a scar in you. And the problem is now when you grow older, when you guys leave, when you guys are now apart, when you guys have gone your separate ways, the scar of what they've done to you is going to remain. A friend is telling me that he is stupid, he is an idiot, he is using a foul language for himself. I just look at this person and what goes on in my mind is like, are you actually stupid? Or are you actually an idiot? Is it what people have been telling you that you're already accepting into yourself? You're already accepting it as yourself. These things people do is not for now. It is going to affect you later in the future. There's no way you can avoid it. There's no way you can. So anytime a friend of mine tells me something like that, I will just be like, why should you say something like this to yourself? Because I don't understand. Do you have a low self-esteem to the extent that even you are not the one, people are not even the one making fun of you. You are now the one making fun of yourself, reducing the way you see yourself. You should see yourself in the highest image. You see yourself at the highest level, even if people don't see you that way. And the bad thing about staying around people that make fun of you, or people that make jest of you, or people that mock you is that when you grow older, all these things they've said, you would start looking for somebody that would say it to you. It's like it becomes addictive. Yeah. When you do something and people just slap you and say, you're an idiot, you're this, you're that. And when you now grow older and you make that same mistake, subconsciously, you would be expecting someone somewhere to call you an idiot, to spank you, to make fun of you because you made a certain mistake. So it is as simple as it sounds. Don't stay around people that do not see your value. Don't stay around people that do not see your value. People that make jokes of you. Don't stay around people that make jokes of you or at you. Anyone. It is just very simple. If you value your mental health, if you value your self-esteem, if you value yourself, if you can visualize yourself in a higher position tomorrow, then why should you hang around? See, friends are not scarce. They're just the ones that are too lazy to make new ones. Friends are not scarce. There are a lot of people you meet every day, and there are a lot of people that will become your friend, and there are a lot of amazing people out there that will become good friends. You just need to have a conversation with them. So all you need to do is stop being friends with those people. You might not even cut them off at once, but every time anybody says you are an idiot, you tell them instantly that you are not an idiot. Stop using such words for me. Or anytime anybody makes fun of you, maybe you are chubby and somebody call you Fatima or something like that, you should tell that person that you are good the way you are. You are good the way you are. Stop giving people permission. There is this quote that says, people can't hurt you without your permission. So when people hurt you, you are the one giving them permission to actually hurt you. And when they do it the first time and you do not react, they'll continue to do it. They'll try the second time and you do not do anything. They'll do it again and again and again until it becomes, permit me to say it in Yoruba, they'll be like, oh, Konti Emere, don't you know we are joking with you? Don't allow anybody to have that type of joke with you. Don't allow anybody to have that type of fun with you. Set boundaries. Let them respect you. Friendship is all about respect. Friendship and respect, they come hand in hand. They are very close. There are friends. I have friends that I respect so much. I respect all my friends. And I set boundaries. We all have boundaries. If you have somebody like that makes fun of you or makes joke of you in your friend circle, if you can't cut that person off, set boundaries. Anytime that person says something that you don't like, you tell them instantly that stop it. Just tell them stop it. Stop it. You tell them you don't like it and they should not do that to you again. It's just simple. Your mental image, your perception of the world, perception that people have of you is what you give to them. If you see yourself as low, people will see you as low. If you see yourself as valuable, people will see you as valuable. It's that simple. So to the person that asked this question, I hope I've been able to answer your question. I hope I've been able to answer your question. Yeah. So it's just very simple. If somebody makes fun of you, if a particular friend makes fun of you, tell them you don't like it. And if they do not stop, you cut the person off. At least you draw the line that this is what I want and this is what I don't want. Even when you draw the line, you become more valuable to them because they know you are principled and you won't take just anything. So that's the answer. That's my own personal perspective to this question. I hope I've been able to answer your question. Thank you everybody for being here today. I really appreciate you. Remember to like, share and follow us on Spotify, Google Podcast, Radio Public and some other streaming platforms that you like. Oh yes. I've not been able to list on Apple Podcast for some reasons and oh god. But very soon I'll be listening on Apple Podcast as well so that my podcast can be available on Apple Podcasts. And the fun thing is I actually asked one of my lecturers for an interview last week and he said no problem, I should fix a date that we can have an interview. So I want to have an interview with my lecturer. This is exciting, seriously. It's so much exciting. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Remember to share this episode. And yes, I'm actually thinking of something. I've been noticing some people that have been reacting, sharing, and they've been very active on this podcast. So I want to publicly declare that I have a present for them. It might be small, but I'm having a present for them. I'm having a present for them. Those people have really impressed me. They've been like amazing people. They've been my support. Sometimes when I don't feel like it, they ask me, they motivate me. And even during the period where I was not posting any podcast, they would come to my DM and be like, Emerald, what's wrong? You've not been posting anything. So I want to give a shout out to those guys. I'll not mention their names now, but when the present is ready, I'll show them. I'll mention their name and I'll like make a video of them. Also, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for listening. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.